another Wheel of Time Wednesday. Today we're actually working on Min Farshaw. I'm gonna say right now, she's not based on the actress that was cast in the show. I think she's phenomenal, but I wanted to go with kind of how I originally viewed Min and how I still kind of view her to this day. I hesitate to say true to the book because I didn't actually go back and read exacting detail of what Min looked like. It was just more a general impression, which I've done for a lot of these characters, was how do I think that I remember what they look like, essentially. And for Min, my impression of her was, she grew up poor, so she was probably very small, very thin. I definitely wanted to make her face very narrow and a bit gaunt, like not starving, but definitely she wasn't super well fed. I also really resisted the urge to give her sticky out ears because I really just wanted to. No logic to it. But I also wanted to give her kind of a pinched expression as well. I really like Min. She's one of my favorites. I don't think I've ever seen any particularly nasty comments about Min, but yeah, I really do enjoy her as a character. I think she's interesting, especially when she has the gifts that she does. Like, how do you live with that? And she was so young in the books. I mean, they all were, but she had to live with something that was an incredible burden to her, but also somewhat dangerous, just because it was spectrumy. It wasn't, that she could channel, but it wasn't easily explained either, which puts her in a precarious position, but also makes it just dangerous for her to, exist as a person, because, everybody's human, and they want to know the future if they can, so I could definitely see why she would not want people to know what she was capable of. I also really wanted to give her just kind of giant eyes. Again, no real logic to that, I just felt like it. I like the skin tone too, because it's got a little bit of freckles on the bridge of the nose, which I enjoy. That said, I really do think making changes to her character and where she was originally introduced and kind of her, and I mean, I'm not really sure too much, obviously, that we haven't seen her too much in the show, but it does seem like she's older, possibly. I mean, I know she was older than the Mansfield kids in the books, but it does seem like she's even older, but I don't know. It's hard to really tell. It just, her vibe just gives off someone who's mid-20s, possibly even 26, 27, starting to get above there. I don't know. I'm curious with all the season 2 stuff happening though, how she's gonna show up again. I mean, honestly, I just want to know what they're doing in general, but yeah, I look forward to it. I think that they got the right, personality, her character down very well. Because at the core of her, you could change everything about her as long as she has, that kind of suspicious, snarky, really, really tired, not even supposed to be here today attitude. It's Min. I also give her a little bit of a crooked nose and also kind of a raised eyebrow, seriously, this again. And then the nose, just because she was a bit of a street kid in my mind, so it was understandable she might have broken her nose at one point, maybe even just through rockfall, because Berlin's a mining town, so you never know. I don't have too much to say otherwise. I wanted to give her a bit of a fuller lower lip and then just a narrower one, oh my goodness, narrower upper lip. I think, again, this is just based on hazy recollection, but this is really how I kind of envisioned Min. I mentioned it before, I don't often see characters with full faces unless I really, really connect to them for some reason, or I see someone that I'm oh, that, if I was to create that person in my mind's eye, that's what they would look like. But with Min, I really did have an idea of what she looked like, which made finding her hair really difficult. I settled because I got tired of scrolling. I'm not happy with the hair choice, but I settled because the hairs that I liked were not in the right shade of brown, and I was not willing to adjust that. I kind of hope that she ends up following later book storylines a little bit sooner, but it's hard to speculate. Oh, I guess I could talk about the fact that I have over 100 subscribers now, and I'm very, very excited about it. It made my week because as I continue to deal with health issues, this is kind of just what I've been doing because I can record sound while I'm lying down if I need to, so yeah. Right now I spend about 70% of my day lying down because I sit up and I get really bad vertigo and then I get sick. Not fun. Not fun. Waiting more. I gotta go to the doctor for it, but I'm sure that I'm in for a kind of long haul situation. So this is a nice escape, and I really do appreciate you guys watching and interacting. Just gives me something positive to focus on. But we're kind of at the end of this video. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these, so that I've got some of you guys to start reading the series, because yes, everybody should. It's older, and yes, there's some outdated parts, but overall it's solid and weighty, and it's the only fantasy series I can think of from its time period that was weird, like gender neutral in terms of power, but also not at the same time. Like, it's just a very interesting dynamic that Jordan decided to create, and I'm a fan. Yeah, so if you have any comments, opinions, suggestions, definitely leave those down below. If you have any opinions on what you think Min is going to be doing in the show for season 2, I definitely would love to hear those. Also, if this matches what you thought that she might have looked like, I'm curious about that as well. I mean, we're all different humans. Dang it, I finished my ending little spiel. I finished it sooner than expected. Well, you know what? You're gonna get sound. You're gonna get sound, so thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a like, and I will see you in the next one.